Hi, my name is Matheus André, and I am the solo developer of the game Reconquer of the Galaxy, and this is my first devlog. About 6 months ago, I opened Unity and created a new project. I named the project Ship Game because at the moment, I didn't know anything about the game besides the fact that there would be spaceships. I've been making games about 4 years. I started on Game Maker Studio, but then I went to Unity to try some 2.5D games. But this is the first project I've ever decided to take seriously and make sure I finished it. I started without any graphics by just using simple shapes as placeholders, and I started to make simple player movement and shooting. At that moment, I thought to make a game about shooting asteroids, so I made an asteroid spawning algorithm, which wasn't that hard because I had already made something similar to another game of mine. But a few weeks later, I decided that asteroids wouldn't be the focus of this game. The focus would be several rounds of enemies in a style similar to Zanaki. And this is what the first version of my game looked like. I then went to add some graphics. I opened Blender and started to work on some very simple models. I wanted to make the turrets separated from the actual ships so that the ship could be always facing up because I wanted to make a background with stars flying down which would intend upwards movement. So I made that, and after all of the graphics implemented, this is what the game looked like. At that point, I had added several different weapons that you would get at certain places in a level, health and speed modules that enemies would drop. So, I had basically finished the first level of the game. To get some inspiration, I decided to play some old spaceship shoot-'em-ups games, and that's where I got the inspiration for the second level. The second level was on a planet, so that made the art for that level very challenging. But I think I ended up making a decent job with the Unity terrain. And then I added all of the enemies and started making some rounds of enemies in a similar style of the games I had played. I had this idea of a boss for a very long time, but in the second level I finally implemented it. A robot with 2 hands. He starts with a gun. Then, when you destroy the gun, he tries to grab you with his hand, and if he does that, he will shake you and damage you a lot. After you destroy the hands, the head of the robot will attack you. When you destroy the head, he dies. As of right now, I just finished the second level. The game is going really well until now. Even though there are quite a few bugs like why the hell doesn't this turret stays where it should be? I'm still trying to fix some, but this is where the game is right now, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first devlog, and if you did, like the video. If you want to see more of this, subscribe, and bye!